Hi guys, so I hope you're having a wonderful summer. It's smack dab in the middle of summer for us right now. And I mean, there's kids playing outside, the sun is shining, I'm in a summer dress and all those things. And I'm here today to talk to you about fall. I hate rushing things. I hate rushing to anything above a season. I like to sit and enjoy the season that we're in, take the time that we have. However, what I have right now could not wait, and I thought that you guys needed to see. And these are the, sorry, that's my phone. And these are the Bath & Body Works fall collection of candles. So, if you guys like candles or anything like that, I hope you guys will enjoy watching. If you want to wait until the next season, maybe favorite this and put it on a playlist to watch in the fall. But I think it's worth checking out for now. If you guys have been following up with anything, Bath & Body Works had a really awesome summer selection this year in candles, the Slatkin & Company candles. Their collection this year was the Summer Boardwalk, and they had all the different scents like Root Beer Float, Ice Cream Sundae, the Beach Grass and Cabana, and Sunscreen, which was my favorite. I'm still burning them. I mean, summer is still here. And all these things. And I think this year they're going to follow it up with one of their best fall collections ever. So it's early. The fall collection doesn't come out till I believe September or, yeah, I believe September. I'm not even sure. But this is basically what's going on. Bath & Body Works has a few test stores throughout the country that they'll send test products to those stores. So some stores will get a line of things before the other stores, and people will be able to buy them and try them, and based on the feedback from those products and the sale pattern of those products, they'll be able to see which of the scents they should launch nationally. So these places usually have more scents than you'll see in your store during the launch. So, and not every test store has the same scents. There's like a varied amount of scents all over. So right now there's about 50 scents circulating in the country, according to every report that I've seen from, forums and boards and websites and things like that. There's about 50 scents circulating around the country. Obviously, they're not going to release 50 scents out into the release in the fall, so they have to narrow it down. What happens basically right now, they have about like 5 different apple scents, so I'm sure whichever the most popular selling apple will be sent. They have like some wood scents. I'm sure whichever of those are the most popular will go. Things like that. So basically that's how you have to think of it. Some of these scents you may not see when they have the launch. So I found a test store that's about 40 minutes from me. So I just decided I had nothing to do. So I just decided to drive out there and see what they had. They had quite a few of the scents. So I'm going to show you the ones that I got, plus talk about some of the ones that I could remember. It has they might break up the release into, since there are 50 to start from, even if they narrow it down, it's still going to be quite a few different choices. So they might make it into 3 separate launches. I know that right in August 6th, they're coming out with the whole Paris line, with the Paris creams and soaps and everything. In that line, there should be a baked baguette candle, a sweet macaroon candle, a cafe au lait, and a Paris Amour. I couldn't find those. Those weren't at the store. I don't know if those were tested already or what, but those I could not try, and I'm extremely excited for all of those. So those are not included in this. That would probably be the first part of the launch. Then there's going to be what they call the coffee shop selections, and those are going to be discussed here. I have 2 of them to discuss here. And then there's going to be the Cider Lane collection, which is the more classic fall kind of thing. And then they're going to have a company that used to be with them, they kind of brought back with them, and that's the White Barn Candle Company instead of Slatkin. So I don't know if Slatkin's not there, or if this is just like a switch. I don't know the logistics of it. But those are more of like an artisan or just kind of like a different, more unique scent. So now that I've already spent about 5 minutes talking about scents, I've said that word so many times it doesn't even mean anything anymore. Let me talk to you guys about the actual scents. So I'm going to start with the ones from the White Barn Company, I think. So the first one that I picked up was Plum Wine and Amber, and I had heard about this. Now these are all the big ones. You guys also know that I usually get those the 4-ounce ones. Let me show you just for size comparison. I usually pick up the 4-ounce because I like to be able to get a bunch of scents, and and I don't use, like, you know, to vary up and don't feel like I have the pressure of having to burn this whole big thing. But these were 2 for $20, and every one after the 2 was $10, plus I had the $10 off survey coupon. So basically I got 6 for $40, when these are usually 20 each, so that would have been $120. So, you know, and these were 10 each. So if I could get 3 of these for 30 or 3 of these for 30, I was going to get the big ones and just whatever. If I decide at some point that I don't like these scents, I might like return something for like some of the other ones that end up coming out, because like I said, I wasn't able to see all of them. But if these ever come out, like these are $9.50, but sometimes they're 2 for $10. If the deal was 2 for $10, I would have a counter full of it. Like right now, I wouldn't be able to handle how many I had right now. So the first one is Plum Wine Amber, and this one says, a splendid blend of mulled wine, golden amber, and purple plum creates a fragrance that recalls the richest of fall days. So this is like a wine kind of smell, but it does have a not a warmth, it has like a rich, yeah, it has a rich, like, that mulled scent to it. Like, it kind of has that scent to it. I can't detect amber, but I do have the hint of like the wine, the plum, kind of purpley fruit scent to it. It smells like something from my childhood, like a candy or a snack or something. I can't put my finger on it, but this is very nice, and it's very nice. It would be like a nice scent at night, I think. But this is my most like on the fence about, like if they do come out with those little ones for 2 for $10, this is the one I'm exchanging to get some other ones. So just keep that in mind. The second one was the black pepper bergamot. I always say bergamot. Is it something else? I don't know. So that's that. And this says, in intricate layers of spicy black pepper combined with uplifting bergamot and lavender in a fragrance inspired by fall's changeable days. This smells like aftershave. It's straight up aftershave. Like, there's nothing, I mean, you have that lavender, there's a slight spice to it, but this, it just smells so much like aftershave. And there was another one they had there that was wood. It was like white, and it was, I don't know if it was mahogany something. It was something with a T, like teak wood, something like that. And that one smelled like a man's cologne, but it was like a light, it was a men's cologne, but it was like a lighter men's cologne. It wasn't that like deep or rich. This is a peppery, spicy, like man's aftershave, like a barbershop. This is that. I like this scent a lot. I think it's like a nice fall scent, and it has that like spice to it that like just, I mean, I know it says black pepper bergamot, but to me this is like shaving cream. So it has that like masculine scent. So this also might be like a return one, but not return for good. When I say return, I mean like return for a smaller size. Like I would return these 2 and get 4 small ones, including one of each of these scents. Only because I don't know that I would need to burn a full one of this scent. But this one could definitely go to like my boyfriend's house or something, because this is a very masculine scent. So if you have like a husband or a boyfriend or something that likes candles, that might be a nice welcoming scent for them. And then the third from the White Barn Candle Company. As you notice also, they have a gold lid instead of the silver. And this is Brandy Pair. And this I was actually very excited about, and I was right to be excited. It says, treat yourself to the fragrance of a favorite fall dessert, poached autumn pears drizzled with sugared brandy and topped off with vanilla cream. This smells really good. This one smells a lot like a candle they have at Anthropology, the store, where it's whipped cream and pears. And I don't know if you guys know about that. Those candles are like $15 to $18, something like that, which I would have gotten because it's technically cheaper than one of these, but I always get these on deal, so this is like 10. But I picked this one up, and this is, it has that pear, the fruit, and it definitely has a cream. There's such a noticeable cream, and then you kind of have like the drizzled brandy kind of a smell, is like a syrupy, almost on the verge of caramel scent. But you could definitely still tell the pear. It's lighter than you'd expect because it does have that cream note to it, but it's not a very light scent. It's not like a fresh, crisp scent. It's like a light, sweet scent. So now we're going to go into, I have one Cider Lane, and then the other 2 are coffee shop treats. So the Cider Lane one is actually called Cider Lane, And this is such a pretty picture. Look at all like the trees and the thing. That's so fall. And this is as sweet as the trip to the local apple orchard each year, a delicious fall blend of mulled cider, warm caramel, and sweet cinnamon. This one smells exactly like that. It's a crisp, juicy apple. It's like cinnamon. It's a little caramel. I love the hint of caramel. It's almost like a caramelly apple, like caramel apple, but not like that fake caramel scent. Like it smells like real caramel. I love this one. This is a fall day in a candle. So that I like. And then the next one, these are from the coffee shop treats line, and this is pumpkin cupcake, and it says the perfect pick from the corner bakery this fall, a spiced pumpkin cupcake with rich buttercream and frosted ginger. It has those cute little cupcakes on it. And this smells like pumpkin, and it smells like cinnamon and all that, and ginger and stuff, but it has that cream, the buttercream, so it has that bakery scent with the pumpkin scent. So this is really nice. That bakery pumpkin scent. I was really torn between this and sweet cinnamon pumpkin or sweet pumpkin cinnamon, but that just smelled like every other pumpkin scent that I've ever smelled, like a, you know, whatever. So this I'm really excited for. There's also one that came out that's called like jack-o'-lantern carvings or pumpkin carvings. I really want to smell that because I feel like that's going to smell like the inside of a pumpkin, and that, I don't know how I feel about that. So this last one is like the best for last. I did not expect to like this at all. In fact, when I heard about it, I was like, ugh, this is the best candle. And this is cinnamon sugar donut. It says share the delight with a homemade vanilla cake donut covered in sugar crystals and crushed cinnamon. And this is the picture. And if you can see the donut on there, it's like a really like fried with the sugar dipped in it. And I used to go to a place for pumpkin picking every year where we had cider, and these donuts, they served them outside before you went in to shop. And this is exactly what that smells like. This is just so good. It's like you could smell like the fried dough kind of scent, and then like the granulated melted sugar on top. A little teentiest hints of cinnamon. This is not like a cinnamony candle. This is a sugary fried donut candle. I can't even explain. Not a glazed donut, like a fried donut dipped in granulated sugar, not powdered sugar. There's a difference. This smells so good. I could have gotten a gallon size of this. All the other ones I could have dealt with like a smaller size. This one I wanted a bigger size. This is excellent. Excellent. So the last three are definitely my favorite. The cinnamon sugar donut, the Cider Lane, and the pumpkin cupcake. Then the others, the Brandy Pair is really nice, sweet. The black pepper bergamot is like the masculine scent that I might get a little smaller. And the Plum wine amber, I'm almost sure I'll get this one smaller. I don't know, we'll see. But all in all, I like these scents a lot. I was not underwhelmed. They also had some scents like farm stand apple, which smelled exactly like an apple. I didn't pick that one up because I felt like that's a scent that I could find elsewhere with little difficulty. They also had autumn and autumn day. Autumn smelled like apples again, so I don't know, that might not make it out. One of the two might not make it out because they smelled so similar. And then there was autumn day, which was like apples, and it had something else like pear or something like berries. That was also a very nice one. If I did return this one, I might get autumn day and then this one like in smaller versions. There was also creamy pumpkin, which I could barely smell. Maybe that was just the store. There was two versions of leaves. There was a White Barn Company versions of leaves that had like a spice to it that I was not a fan of. And then there was the Yankee Candle, Bath and Body Works version of leaves, which smelled like the ones from last year. Which was, I don't remember the notes of it, but if you had it last year, it smells like that. And then there was a pumpkin caramel latte. That was not bad, but again, I don't really like the fake caramel scent, which I have to say, if you've ever smelled like those caramel candles, to me they don't smell like caramel. I don't know. I don't eat caramel that smells like that. Maybe I'm exposed to weird food. I don't know. But that's not what it smells like. In this Cider Lane, it smells like real caramel, not fake scented product caramel. Real, you could eat it caramel. So I think that's why I like this one so much. They also have salted caramel. Again, smells like last year's. They had cinnamon nut bread, which smelled like banana nut bread. It did not say banana in the definition, but it smelled like bananas. And it also had, let me think. there were quite a few. There was, oh, Cranberry Harvest, that was pretty good, and then there was Cranberry Woods, which was sweeter. There was that other wood one that I had mentioned. There's Marshmallow Fireside, which smelled just like last year, marshmallow and fire, which I actually, everyone went nuts over that one last year, and I was not a fan, so, but that's the same as last year, so rest assured it's there. Some other ones that I heard of was Bonfire Maplewood. I want to get that because that probably smells like the burning part of the marshmallow one without the marshmallow, so I might like that. As I said, baked spaghetti, sweet macaroon, cafe au lait, I want all of those. I had heard the pumpkin carvings. Oh, there was also an apple crumble, which smelled like an apple crumble. Again, kind of a scent that you could replicate, and a few just things like that. So I'm going to leave the test store locations in my down box. If you don't live near them, you should be able to give them a call and place an order with them. They don't have the mini candles in yet because these are still tests, so you can call up your locations and see what scent they have. Whatever scent they have, they should be able to send them out to you. The deals still go, and if you have those survey coupons, they'll take them over the phone. So, and the shipping should be a flat rate of $6, but a few people did report having to spend $10. So I'm not positive what it is, so don't quote me on that. So other than that, I hope, so if you want to give them a call and see if you could order a few of these. Most of them should be out. A lot of these, especially the popular ones, I mean, Cider Lane's going to make it out because the whole collection's named after it. I can't imagine Cinnamon Sugar Donut not making it out. Pumpkin Cupcake is already getting rave reviews and a lot of YouTube things. Some of these, like White Barn ones, there weren't that many White Barn ones, so they might all make it out because that might be its own thing. But like some of the apple ones, some of the Leaves and Autumn Day and all the very similar ones might not make it out. And like I said, there's versions everywhere, so you really have to call. So if you want to call and get some stuff so you can have it before everybody else, or have it just in case it doesn't release nationally, give them a call. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and let's get back to summer, okay? Because this is completely messing with my mind. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.